I wasn't sure if the restaurant's Wi-Fi closed me down because I was too long on it. But anyway, I went out of the system, I shut the phone off and then came back on, and it seems to be okay. So thanks for whoever it is who's still there. So I've just, as you know, I made a video about how dirty these, not just the glasses, but the cups, the drinking cups, the coffee cups, the soup cups, they're all dirty. And I think, I'm sure that when I worked in the kitchen, we used to like scrub the plates first, or wash them with like a scourer, and then put them in the thing. But these things aren't, they're not even, they just put straight into the dishwasher, and that is not enough to clean the cups. Good morning, Will. Ohio gozaimasu. This, and it's not the Arbeito staff because they're not taught how to do it. There should be a manager, but these managers are fucking shit. I talk to him and he just fucking don't listen. It's not only not having pride in your job, but it's a fucking, could be a health risk. You know, Japanese are already fucking weak because this is why they wear fucking masks all the time. Fucking feeble. Maybe that's it. Maybe they want to wipe them out. Or maybe they're just trying to wipe out the weak ones and the stronger ones can live off the germs. Yeah, I'm just looking at this soup cup and you can see, I doubt it, Danny. I doubt it. Either I took a course in to get my license for the bar, and you can just sleep through it. You can just sleep through it. There's no test. I did it in England, and you can get you're given a test at the end of the week's course. In Japan, it's 2 hours, I think. In England, it's a week course. But even people, yeah, sure. But even people, waitresses, are they required to take it? You know, because they're working in the food and health industry. They should be. I'm just going to step away and get myself I'm not going to say a clean glass, but I'll use this one. He's alive, yeah, he went down, Danny. Just... Alright, Corey. Yeah, there you go. You know, so at least you're aware of what problems can arise while you, for example, anywhere in Japan, when they bring you a plate, they don't bring you a plate like this. They bring you a plate with the thumb in it. The thumb in the glass, the thumb in the cup, the thumb on the plates. This is Japan. If they haven't got their thumb inside the glass, there's something wrong. I am just 5 yards away from where I could have had my viral video, and it was this little kid, and he was messing about, something like that, and his grandma came round the corner and kicked him in the stomach. I just did it on my fucking phone. I sometimes have my phone on, but she kicked him in the stomach. That would have been brilliant. They don't mess about here with kids. They smack them on the head, they kick them all over. Oh really? Are you still doing that, Toby, the Guardman? Which company was it? Because my sponsor was one of the biggest companies in Tokyo, in fact Japan. His name is Yukata. Is it Takahana? But he's like 70 years old and he had 6,000 employees. Yeah, I noticed. Yeah, thanks. No, they just think they're clean. They think they're clean because they wash the bodies in the bath for like 20 minutes or something like that. Security? No, I don't think that was it. No, what the thing is at the moment, because I don't want to tell them that I've lost the license, you see, because that could create a different problem. So I'll get it back in 6 weeks. And see, the other thing is, I don't want any negative. I don't want any negative points. Because if I'm just on the bicycle and I'm late and they mark me down, then I'm in the shit. And so they're expecting a motorcycle delivery and I come on a bicycle, I'm going to be late. So I'm a bit concerned about that. So maybe just have another 6 weeks off and tell them that, well, I have. I've got things. Last night I was stripping copper piping until about 12 o'clock. No, but like I said, I like Uber. But I just don't like the bullshit with it. My friend now, he's in Nagoya. You're always getting problems with, and I thought it was the customers, but it's not. I have a friend, and he told me what's happened. It's not the customers. It's the fucking system that won't allow them to. If they put their name and address in the apartment building, then, but they can't see what they put in. They can't see the details they've actually put in, so they can't double check it. They've been in fucking at least 2 years in Tokyo and Osaka, and the system is still fucked. How can it? Why don't they just apply the same system to what they've got in fucking Osaka and Tokyo? How can they be still fucked up? The taxi people are hackers. No, well, they're not. There's no cars in Japan. They should stop it, because everybody's getting sick and fucking tired of this. People had it 60% wanted that. I did a. I'm just fed up. I'm fed up of fucking listening about Brexit. Fed up of listening about fucking Trump. Just fucking comedians and shows. Stop fucking talking about them. I'm fed up to the fucking back teeth of fucking shit. Is that all the fucking material they fucking got? Trump, you might just fucking ignore him. Just fucking ignore the cunt. Because people are getting sick and fucking tired of listening to the same. Alright, he's a fucking gift to the late night shows and the shows in England. But people are fucking fed up of fucking listening to him. It's the same old fucking story. Can you imagine if they had satire shows in fucking the Second World War? Every fucking night, the same fucking bollocks from Hitler? When I worked in the Hofbrauhaus in Tokyo, and the ice making machine, it was covered with black carbon inside the fucking machine. It was fucking disgusting. You just start to take things away, and then you look at it and think, fucking hell, what's this? Films of fucking filth. Oh yeah, that's fucking it. Yeah, like I say, I don't have to stand around people and fucking everybody's talking about Trump this, Trump that. If just fucking, I won't say anything like that because you never know who's watching. Yeah, there should be like Trump free days and Brexit free days. See, the thing is, in America, it's split the fucking country. You got like half who everybody who hates fucking Trump, they think they're a fucking intellectual. Same in Britain. If they're a Remainer, they think they're fucking intellectual, and then they're slagging everyone else off. But everyone has their own personal reasons for why they voted for this person or what they like. I am sure there are a lot of people that regret voting for Trump. I'm sure there are a lot of people that regret Brexit, but it doesn't matter. That's what they fucking voted for. I don't. Have you seen who's in fucking Canada? He's a right wanker, that leader. Finish off unstripping the air conditioning piping. Put that together. Start making room in the house to so I can actually move about, because it's a fucking right dump. I've got to start moving. So I've got lots of. I've just got to make more room so I can. Jordan, I will, yeah. Jadan, yeah, I've seen him, yeah. And yeah. Why is he? I don't know. He's a traveller. I don't know, but to be that free, if he's gone from these different countries and now he's in Kenya, fuck man, it's got to be interested on some level, even though he's not interested. I watched the video last night, and he's not interested. Banny or Bane? Sorry, I don't get that. Tell me about Bane or Banny. I don't understand. Who did what? The Canadian Prime Minister changed the. He's a right fucking tosser. He really is. Is that Batman a film? Well, you never know, Ryan, whether he did or he didn't. But it looks like in Kenya you need very little money to survive. No, I'm not an alt. I was a teacher at a school in Mie for about a year. This guy told me about this opening job. I was selling furniture, so I sold some furniture. I had a truckload of furniture. I was going to deliver to this alt, this Australian that was selling drugs from his dad's sushi shop in Australia. What a cunt! And I took the truck with the furniture on to Mie. I met with the local council, I met with the school, I dropped off the furniture, and the next day I started teaching. No, any Yamada Leons? Oh, is that someone's name? No, I don't. Where to go? Alright, morning. So I asked the girl if she got like a sponge to clean the glasses. She said no, which is no fucking big surprise. My favourite movie is Spartacus. They got working hard on a house and working full time at my job. Sorry, who's that, Brandon? So I've got a plan for a video. Yeah, I asked Tokyo Sam about a video, but he said I'd have to go to Tokyo. Fucking lazy cunt. Kubrick Spartacus, yeah. I am Spartacus. And I have this vision that one day in the future there'll be like a load of people, of my viewers, and they'll be saying, and I'll say, and someone wants to kill me for my videos, and I will stand up and say, I am our Gary, and then everyone else will start standing up and say, that's my dream. Brandon, who are you saying you've known for 8 years? Your friend who owns the house, are you living with him or renting? I'm getting confused now with all these messages. Oh, okay. In the Danny, in part, one of the famous quotes from Spartacus, when so they're watching him and his beautiful bride, the beautiful slave bride, and they're watching him through the thing, and he goes, I am not an animal, I am a man. And then Danny DeVito, when he played the Penguin in Batman film, he goes, I am not a man, I am an animal. So that was quite funny. Yeah, I watched the recent Spartacus, only like maybe one show, something like that, and it was just fucking, everything's got to be sexed up. It's fucking nonsense. Everything has got to be sexy. Everyone's got to be good looking. Everything's got to be overdone to make the guy look like the fucking hero. It's fucking bollocks. Yes, 2 hours, Gary. Yeah, that's me. I was a kid when I changed it. My mum gave me the name Garry, and I have a birth certificate to prove it. And I was that fucking lazy as a kid. I got fed up of writing 2 hours, believe it or not, and that's been the story of my life. Oh no, it's funnily enough, but my other favourite film is, because it was the only fucking DVD I had in the house, was Gladiator. That's a film you can watch and watch again. That's a really great film. This weirdo's looking at him, wondering when I'm looking at him, because he's a fucking weirdo and he keeps like looking back at me. That's why I'm looking at you, pal. Watch him as he goes past now. There we go. Put down brand for ages. What does that mean? Your breakfast? Staring at you, yeah. They all fucking stare at me. The Kappa, you should have seen that guy the other day. His mouth was like extended out. It was really, really strange. Oh, okay, we'll get that. I thought you meant brand cereal, the food. Yeah, so the idea I've got another video for this place is set the camera up here and just get some washing up liquid. Get some washing up liquid and a fucking scourer and just clean the fucking glasses. Oh, maybe. Coming up now soon is the Sakura Festival, and I'm sure that every year some cunt's been coming. I'm going to set up this, taking things from the front of the house. So I'm going to set some stuff up what I think they will find interesting, and I set a camera up outside. And then just fucking grab some cunt. I've grabbed a couple of people, but it just hasn't been on film. Yeah, well, if they can... Maybe it's... I've heard this thing that they don't want to be forced into... helping the guys, speaking English or have the pressure of speaking English, but they can speak English if you pretend not to speak English. They will speak English. and they will help you. They'll walk like several hundred yards out of their way to take you to the place where you're trying to find. Now, that set-up electric tracksaw, I've got like a noise thing, but the bitch next door hasn't like moved it this time. She hasn't moved the piece of wood. But like I said, I've got a thing that makes a screeching noise when you break it. It's for like kids' school bags. No, I'm not. This is what I was always put off Osaka because I had trouble when I was driving there. Yeah, even before the phones had helped you. Agua eri, hello. Acqui. I'm in Gusto's in Iwakura. Hey, how to? Yeah, this. So this guy called How To Videos is from Scotland, and he has you should visit his channel. And he does his signature is taking the piss out of How To Videos, and he's got about 8,000 subs, I think. But he finishes the video with pouring salt on. That's his signature, and he pours salt all over the scene or over the object. But you should. He's got some quite videos, so you should go and have a look at those. I guess he's made quite a lot of videos. How many videos have you made? How to? I've even forgot his name now. Dead inside and out. I know how you feel, pal. Do you live? Yeah, I do. Yeah. Hello, son. Dead inside and out. That's interesting. Yeah, if anyone's got any channels, just when this chat goes online, if you can just put your channel there and I'll take a look at it, and if I like it, I'll give it a shout out. I'm having a dirty cup of orange. That could be that could be a good name for Gusto or for the channel. The dirty cup of orange. That's orange juice. Yeah, from Minute Maid, or it could be a Minute Maid and she's stuck inside the fucking machine. I don't know. Well, I don't know. Well, just put a link in the in a comment when this goes on. Where to go? I've trimmed it about 2 or 3 times, and some cunt like pulled half of it out once. I was at the Naked Festival 2 years ago. I was really drunk, and this little twat was going around hitting policemen on the helmet with his hand. And for some reason, I didn't like the way that he was getting away with it, and I think I went up to him and smacked him. And then 2 coppers got over him, and this cunt was fucking hanging off my beard. And I was so drunk I couldn't even think to headbutt him or fucking kick him in the balls. I was just so out of it. So anyway, I'm thinking of no, it's some do, you know, some people are quite amazed by it and they touch it and they stare at it, but you're probably right, majority don't like facial hair. Oh yes, like I said, you've just come around. I just made a video about. Someone made me a video, a compilation. So if you could just make a comment on it, and any video that you like or what you think would be good to see, you know, like a 2-minute compilation video, I'd appreciate that. Good. Yeah, when I worked in Tokyo, I was accused of being. But this is like 30 years ago. I was accused of being KFC Colonel Sanders, because I was just standing there like that. He was trying to say I wasn't doing any work, cheeky cunt. Wurzels, I saw them. Is that in England? You're going to see them. Do birds ever try to get in your beard? I wish they did. I have been in Japan nearly 28 years, I think. 27, 28 years. Okay, have a good time. I'm a cider drinker. I drinks it all of the day. They had some fun songs those days. Yeah, just under Denny. I answered Denny about when I came here. So I take 1 year. Yeah, I came here first Valentine's Day, 1990. But then I went home travelled for about 18 months and went home and got married. That is right. I am originally from the UK, Sheffield. I don't think I should have any more. This is the soup. I haven't had a coffee yet this morning. Oh dear. Oh. I am sleepy. But I went to bed at 12, I got up about 6:30, so I might go and have half hour when I go back. Yeah, thanks, Danny. Good question. What kind of soup is it? It's called shit soup. It's just like a bucket of water with about 2 or 3 eggs thrown in and some salt, and that's it. It's the cheapest form of soup known to man. I think in the archipelago, people would have fucking refused this soup. I am caught. I'm gonna maybe get a cappuccino in a minute. What I usually do, I made a video on this as well. I get the milk from the cappuccino. They're pissing off. They don't like me fucking talking. Fuck off. And so when you press the cappuccino, you take the milk, and then you use that milk for the other drinks, like tea, for example. Yoshinoya, I think they're both fucking shy actually. But it's very rare that I eat in those places. Yoshinoya, maybe 10 times in 30 years. Good morning, Sanbon Sakura. Oh really? Yeah, you can't get. There's a place here. You can get as cheap as 30,000 now too, you know, but it's not the thing. It's like getting someone to back you up. But there's a place in near Nagoya Station where you can go in without too much hassle, no deposits, and you can share a room for about 40,000 yen. If you want it by yourself, it's about 70,000 yen. Yeah, decent. I've done videos on a place. It's called Dream Chain, and you can go in there and get a fucking ton of food and computer for 90 minutes, and you can get miso soup. You can get that fucking chicken egg soup, Chinese crap, all different kinds of food. Check it out, Dream Chain video. It's about 550 yen now, or 590 yen. I can't remember, or maybe 500 yen. They put the price up a little bit a while ago, but it's chicken, toast, salads, fucking pasta, all kinds of vegetables. It's the best deal in Japan, you know. And it might be a chain. So if you're in Tokyo, check it out. Dream Chain. Or it is Aqua Eri. Thanks for jumping in, Eri. Are you in Japan? What? How to my place now is fucking massive, but I only pay 60,000 because over the years I just gradually gave them less and less. I'm just gonna get a cappuccino. What's this orange? Oh, this is, I fucking put that under, that's a refill on the tea, and I just put it under, I just found it outside. Have you ever been to that honky tonk bar, Little Tex? No, I haven't. Sounds interesting. Alright, where to go? Yep, brush your teeth. I went in the bar, what was it now? In Shinjuku, North Altia building, just from the corner from there was like a little bar, and a can of Guinness was 750 yen. And I took a Japanese girl in there. She was like a lawyer's daughter. I ended up going to see her in Vancouver. And I took her into this bar, and I just said to her, if you take your knickers off, and when you go to the toilet, if you take your knickers off, I'll finger you when you come back. And she did. That was a strange relationship. Cheers, Corey. Tamori Studio Alta, yeah. There was that last week, I wish it was. It was 28 years ago, 6 months, 2 weeks, 14 hours. It was. I went to visit her. She called the police on me. She called the Canadian police on me. I got a call. She goes, we are the police. Will you leave the apartment, or do we have to come and throw you out? So I says, I'll go. Bye, Eddie. Yeah, it could be a, just got to make it funny. I actually went to her house. She lived in Shibuyaku, I think. Anyway, I went to, no, it was just near, not too far. No, I met her mom. They had a great apartment in Vancouver Harbour. I think I have met the police in most countries I've been to, yeah. Apart from Tenerife. Yeah, I think I've got a clean sheet in Tenerife in Spain. Actually, Danny, that was when I was actually just leaving Japan. I was about to leave Japan. And she says, come and see me in Canada. And I was on my way to New Zealand, and I says, okay. They've moved now. I tell you what, since I came here 6 months ago or something like that, in the last 6 months, the numbers of people has actually dropped, and I have seen people like looking at the glasses before, glasses with dirt on them don't get lasses, as we used to say. When I first, actually the north is better than the south. I went to, the first holiday I had overseas was actually to Tenerife in the north, and it's very cloudy, and all the stupid fucking Europeans want a suntan. But I went to the north, and it's beautiful because you get like the old Spain. In the south there was nothing there. It was all fucking desert. There was no airport. There was no airport in the south, and it wasn't developed. And I actually ended up there selling timeshare. My sister ended up living there for quite a few years. My brother bought her an apartment, or they bought an apartment and let her live there. And that was, if you go to Spain, I don't know if it's in the rest of Spain, but my breakfast was like fucking 2 bananas. About fucking that big. But the plaza, the squares, they're great for people to hang out, to sit in. Really nice. And it's cloud covered in the north. But you can go up a volcano, Mount Tjis, I think they call it. And they did some of the westerns there, Clint Eastwood westerns, the spaghetti westerns. So what's coming up is the Sakura Festival from the 1st of April in this is in my city. It's one of the top 5 Sakura viewing places in Japan. Oh yeah. There was a cable car, yeah. Oh, they do have outside seating, and it's increased over the last year or so. If you go near Nagoya Station, and they've actually put outside, they've got like polythene sheet, strong polythene sheeting, so it stops when it gets cold or windy. They can close the polythene sheeting, and people are still sat outside. But like I said, that is a recent thing, though. Hanami, yeah. I've done, just type in Argari, Hanami, or Sakura Festival. Fucking what? See, is that one of the big cities out to? £600 a month. My mortgage when I was 20 years old was fucking, at the most it was £67, and at the least it was like £40 or £42. And I let my brothers fucking share that with me. So the cunts were living there for like £5 a week. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they used to go to. I'm not sure about Nagoya, but there was. I thought they all went to one in Yoyogi Bear Park in Tokyo. My brother came. He was on a fucking. The brother next to me, he was on a 6-week. I paid for my sister and my niece to come, and my brother was travelling around the world with his wife for 6 weeks, and we saw them in Tokyo. Oh, he's at fucking Aberdeen, but that's with all the oil money, isn't it? Expensive because of that. Fucking can't believe these prices. See, this is the thing about immigration. They say, oh, it's all right, but it's because of immigration that these fucking prices have fucking taken off. But if you mention that, you're a fucking racist. When 10 million people come into the country, there's a shortage of houses. All these fucking MPs and fucking politicians, they've all got 2 or 3 houses. They're fucking renting the fuckers out. They never want to pass a law to look into this fucking problem. Would I ever get married again? Yeah. This is how fucking crazy I am. I thought if I got married, I'd do a Tony Randall. I don't know if you know who Tony Randall is. He had a kid when he was 70. And he was an actor in the Odd Couple, which is probably fucking right up my street. So he was an actor in The Odd Couple, and he became a father at 70 years old. So I that did cross my mind a few weeks ago. If I had the money to support the family properly, yeah, I would think. But at the moment, I can't get a decent boner, so I don't know if that's going to happen. Yet, Danny, maybe I do. Just to, you know, it's funny you should mention that, Corey. I think of asking my, well, I'm here older side now, but I did think of asking one of my older friends to adopt me so I could live here. I'm sure you would, Corey. But maybe they didn't bullshit, but they didn't expect that many people to come in. And who's got the money to pay for it? You know, when I was young, there were people that were complaining that the council housing was too cheap, because at that time they said the interest rates on money was like 8% or 10%, and you could earn that money. And some selfish bastards were saying, why should they have cheap rent? Well, if you got fucking cheap wages, you need cheap rent. And it looks like in England there's no control over rent. And the only people are laughing are the selfish bastards with lots of houses. But who pays for it in the end? The taxpayer. And the fucking large companies don't pay tax. Yeah, I'm a bit of a serious... well, I must admit my kids are doing well. They both did well at school. My daughter took 4 entrance exams and she passed all the 4, and she went to the best school with the cheapest prices. Actually, I thought about that, tidying the house up and getting a load of people in and splitting the rent. Yes, I'm still like I've been. I was looking at some songs yesterday, and what one guy's songs who seemed to meet my parameters, should I say, for using a posh word, is Dean Martin, and ain't that a kick in the head? So that I watched the other day. I watched the Clint Eastwood film Mule, and it doesn't make you cry at the end. Well, if you've had to leave your family, yeah. First 4 words, if I met Boundless, I probably would say, "Hey Ryan, you sloppy cunt." Was that 5 or 4? Hey Ryan, you sloppy cunt. Okay. Ryan, you sloppy cunt. A pint of petrol, and I don't fucking slag petrol off. It's can be expensive in England. I bought my house for £7,250 in 1979, I think it was. I had no help from anyone, not a fucking cunt. Not one person helped me. I cashed in like an insurance policy, and I just made it. I just made the money. I didn't borrow any fucking thing off anyone. But apart from my family, because my mum was dead, my dad's fucking useless, and my sister had no fucking money. So, and then I took in my brothers, and were they grateful? Were they fuck? Yeah, I think when my uncle got married, or my auntie, I think they paid about £1,600, and that's 5 years before me. People said I paid too much for my house. You could definitely get houses for £3,000 or £4,000. No. He just mentioned him in one of his videos years ago. Fucking hell. Yeah, maybe you can buy cheap houses in Japan, Toby, yeah? Frank, you're worrying me. Frank did a lots of RIAs in Japan. Not like my RIA. My RIAs are probably outstanding. If you haven't seen my RIA video, just type that in. My RIA versus Boundless's RIA. How much is that? How much is that worth now? How to the your granddad's for bed? Maybe how to. Don't forget, I could be a granddad. I could be a granddad at 60 years old, without a doubt. Even younger. My cousin is a granddad. He's under 50. Yes, yes, without a doubt. Yeah. This channel, yeah, it's extremely underrated. But it's just that break. I've seen channels and they've got like 1 million, 2 million, 3 million subscribers. I have never fucking seen them before. YouTube once promoted my channel, but they promoted it in fucking Southeast Asia. So I got all these people from all these countries. Like I made a video of 3 moving guys having on their break, and that was fucking really popular. I think they just wanted to laugh at Japanese. But I think if it was promoted at the side of Callum's Corner video, it's I think I could take off. But then again, my average viewer is between the 25 and 30, something like that. My highest demographic is between 25 and 34, and I think that Callum's Corner, as much as I love him, is like the teenage kids, most of them, I think. And but like I said, Callum is very clever, very interesting, and he's just as amazing. He has amazing way with his phrases and the English language. So please go and visit Callum's Corner if you don't know him, and tell him that Gary was singing his praises, and I want a fucking fight with him. Yeah, no, that's true, but you don't embarrass people like that. Frank would bounce in a boat. That's abusive, you know. Oh, that's quite a while ago, yeah. When we was in the shrine, yeah, I got some stick off that one. Yeah, like I say, if I tidied the house up today, and then I'll get and if someone could advise me how to set up the large screen with the computer. I did put a cat in my video, and then some connect it. Yeah, I had a cat in the video, and it was I took it from this woman, and the cat was cute, but it just fucking, I let it run free, and someone took it. So you were the unlucky grandson then? How to? Didn't you share it with all the grandkids? Just one? My daughter, I took my daughter to see the film the day before yesterday. No, it was yesterday, I think. So I took it on Tuesday. I took it to see the film, and they've got 2 new cats. So that's their pride and joy now. So my wife went along to the cat centre. 10,000 yen for each cat. All right, Hunter. Thanks for popping in, mate. Cheers. I've been thinking of taking that resuscitation dolly. So I'm going to do CPR, or other one, aka raping in the street. Well, the thing is, Brandon, if they've got like 1 million viewers, they don't need to. They can just fucking let it ride, you know. They don't need to. This is what I actually got a reply from Callum's Corner. He goes, "Where have you been? I haven't seen you." And what was I saying now? Yeah, so I guess they get too many views, but even people with like a 50,000 or 100,000, they could reply more to their viewers. Oh, cheers, way to go. Yeah, please, if anyone's watching, click the notification bell for the videos. Yeah, you know, like sometimes I don't think Victor, he doesn't like me appearing in videos with other people because maybe I just talk too much. Cheers, Danny. I'll get there. What will you see? Yeah. Mick Jagger, without a doubt. Yeah, she was a model son that I met. Type in R. Gary Rie model. I met her in the hub in the Go station. Yeah, I wonder, Corey. I wonder if you can like walk into an estate agent saying I want a suicide house. Is it? I once, where to go? You're talking about the Netherlands, and I actually shagged a girl from the Netherlands in New Zealand, in Queenstown, and they were telling me that maybe the 1960s or the 1970s there was a massive housing collapse in price. Name for the new Emperor's era, Shagger. Yes, she is. She's fucking gorgeous, and she's tall. I took her out. I asked her out on a date. I was drunk, and she actually went with me. She went on a date with me, but she wasn't impressed with me drinking 6 glasses of fucking fizzy champagne. No, I asked her to be in a video, but she's a serious chick. She's got a radio show, and she wanted to be serious and not appear in my video. But you never know. If I get on X Factor next year, an importer. Yes, yeah. Is it this month? It might be next month, April. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's the end of the month, I think. It's the end of the month because it's a 10-day holiday, which means fuck all to me. So I think, and it's tied in with the Golden Week. Well, guys, this is. I've got to get off. It's coming. No, me hold that. The thing is, if me and I think Victor's all right with me and Victor, but not with like a lot of people. Yeah, if one or two you can put a message on Callum's Corner saying Gary sent you here and he's saying good things about you. You know, because the plan is to get Callum to give me a shout out. Okay, Corey. Cheers out too. Thanks for dropping in, mate. Maybe we should do if you do a live broadcast about Aberdeen. Pierre, how too? Have you shown your face yet on your videos? Cheers, Brandon. Will. Siggy, how to Cody? I'm going through the names now. Right, 54 minutes. Oh, time out at 55 minutes. Ciao, Toby. Danny. I'll just have another coffee, I think. So coming up to 55 minutes, and then we'll time.